Today we're going to tell you about the next chapter for the historic Fredericksburg Square building in downtown Fredericksburg. So let's go inside and learn more. Before we start the episode, I want to recognize our sponsor, Shore United Bank. Shore will be there to help guide your financial journey every step of the way. Visit them downtown or at Harrison Crossing. And now, onto this week's episode. Today I'm at 525 Caroline Street, which is home to the historic Fredericksburg Square. And I'm with Heidi Dimas, who is in the process of opening a new business here called Dimas Downtown.
Absolutely.
So Heidi, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So this building has had a rich history. Started as the Elks Lodge, and then for many years it was an event venue, and then more recently it was a brewery and a chicken restaurant. Tell us about what Dimas Downtown will be.
What we're hoping to accomplish is to bring it back to its event space, like in all its glory back in the day when it was Augustine's. So what we're trying to do is rent out the space, and we will have different areas that will be available to everyone to book, but you will have the option to bring in your own caterers, bakers, local businesses can get involved. So I feel like it'll be, great for the community.
And it's a large space, but there's also a variety of smaller spaces, right? So talk about like kind of the range of events that you can do here.
Yes, absolutely. We can do small, intimate weddings starting, which would be, it would be this area right here. We would close it off for everyone to, for all your guests to enjoy. If you needed the whole main area, that would be another package that would be available. We do have the upstairs as well as another option. And then you could ultimately book the entire space if that's what the route you wanted to go.
And you're setting up a website. What will that website be?
It will be Fredericksburg Square by Dimas Downtown, and that way we'll have all the different options that will be available. You'll have pictures. It'll give you an idea of what we're offering. With the space that we have available, it does have like a nice parking space around, so vendors can easily drop off their items. The bride can drop off whatever she needs.
And again, you talked a lot about weddings, but you can do a variety of events here.
Any events that, obviously we can book any events, from musical events, if that's something that someone would be interested in, business, pretty much anything, bridal showers.
Well, Heidi, why don't we walk through the space a little bit, and you can show us kind of the different,
Sure.
It's a beautiful building, so you can kind of show it off, show the different areas people can book.
Absolutely. So we can start here. This is the main ballroom, I guess you would call it here. You could rent the entire space, about 300 guests, and you would have access to both sides of the ballroom. So this is the kitchen that would be available to caterers to come prepare for the guests for the wedding. So they would have complete access to that. So our plans for this room here is to convert it into a bridal suite. So that way the bride can get ready here and also spend the evening here with her future husband after they're done with their ceremony. So this is the top floor, and this is another space that is available for people to rent out. I love this portion of the building actually, because you can put your musicians up on stage over here, have a dance floor here, and of course your guests all here. It also has its own private bar on the other side for your guests to enjoy, to get their drinks and head onto the dance floor again.
Well, Heidi, I appreciate you showing us around the building, and wish you a lot of luck with the new chapter for this beautiful building.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll do it for this week's edition. We appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our newsletter, and we'll keep you up to date on business happenings in the Fredericksburg region. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
And thanks again to our sponsor, Shore United Bank.